Hi Year 2, welcome to Topic. Today we're doing art. Today's lesson is all about knowing where the colours are on the colour wheel and using them to make new colours. Before we start the lesson, you need to grab yourself a piece of paper or a picture that you want to paint, and you'll need to collect some paints if you have any. If not, don't worry, you can use pencils or crayons or felts and paintbrushes and water. So the first thing you need to do with your piece of paper is decide what you want to paint a picture of. I'm going to draw my picture first so I know where my colours to go. I'm going to draw out a very simple tree. It doesn't have to be perfect because remember, I'm going to be adding paint to my tree. Okay, so RLI is all about knowing where colours are on the colour wheel to make new colours. Now Year 2, can you remember what the 3 primary colours are? These are the colours that cannot be made by using any other colours. There are 3 of them. What do you think those colours are? Have a think now. Well done, the 3 primary colours are red, yellow and blue. We also looked at secondary colours, colours that can be made by mixing 2 of the primary colours together. Can you remember what the secondary colours are? That's it, green, purple and orange. Now I want to paint a magical mystery tree from a fantasy land. So my tree is not going to use normal tree colours. I want to make a purple tree, but there's no purple in my palette. So I need to mix 2 primary colours together to make my purple. Have a look at my colour wheel, Year 2. What 2 colours do I need to mix together to make my purple? Well done. I need to mix together red and blue to make purple. So let's get some blue on my paintbrush and put it into my lid so I can start to mix together some purple. I need quite a lot of blue because I want to make quite a lot of purple. Let's get lots and lots of blue in there. Okay, rinse off my brush and now I'm going to add some red to my blue. And let's see if we can make a lovely shade of purple. Yes, it looks beautiful. Look at that lovely purple I've made. So now I can make my purple Fantasyland tree. Did you enjoy your snow day yesterday, Year 2? Your pictures were fantastic. Thank you so much for sending them in to me. I love seeing all of the snow creatures you made and watching your videos and seeing your pictures of you sledging. And I even saw somebody, Lila, doing some snowboarding, which was very impressive. Well done, you. I went on a lovely snowy winter walk yesterday, Year 2. It was so nice to get out and have some nice fresh air. The snow was really crunchy and fluffy, and I saw some sheep in their field, and there were some frozen puddles I could crunch my way through. I absolutely loved my walk. I also saw some children who were sledging through the orchards. They were looking like they were having a great time. I wish I could have joined them, but unfortunately I had to get back home for a meeting. Okay, Year 2, I want to make myself a green now. So look at my colour wheel. Can you tell me what 2 colours I need to mix together to make green? Well done. I need to mix together yellow and blue to make green. Did you know it's Chinese New Year on Friday, Year 2? Last time we did painting, we painted an ox, didn't we? Did you find out what animal you were for New Year? I'm pretty sure Arthur said that he was a snake. I could be wrong, but I think that's what he says, and I'm pretty sure that I am a horse, according to the Chinese New Year calendar. I will quickly find out though, just to be sure. Yes, I am a horse. What does it say is lucky for the horse? Lucky numbers 2, 3, 7, and numbers containing them like 23 and 37. Do you know what? That's quite spooky here too, because I do believe that lots of my lucky numbers have 3s and 7s in. 17's my lucky number because that's my birthday. But I also like the number 23 and 37. That's very strange. Lucky day, so 5th and the 20th of Chinese lunar months. Lucky colours are yellow and green. Lucky flowers are the lily and the jasmine. Lucky directions, east, west and south, so don't go north, Miss Taylor. Lucky months, the 4th, 9th and 12th Chinese lunar months. Things that horses should avoid. Unlucky colour, blue or white. Oh, that's a shame because I quite like those two colours. Unlucky numbers, 1, 5 and 6. Unlucky direction is north and northwest. And unlucky months, the 5th, the 7th and the 11th Chinese lunar months. Interesting. And this bit tells me what type of horse I am. So I was born in 1990, which makes me a gold horse. And apparently my characteristics are I'm kind, straightforward, calm, rational, always ready to help others and popular among friends. Interesting. I wonder what it says about your animal year too. Okay, while we're painting, I'm going to read the story of Chinese New Year and how all the years were named after different animals. So a long time ago in China, the Jade Emperor decided there should be a way to measure time. He told the animals that they were to compete in a race. The first 12 animals would be rewarded by having a year named after them. On the day of the race, all the animals lined up beside the river. The rat and the cat, who were good friends, were worried as they were not very good at swimming. They asked the ox if he could carry them across on his back. The ox agreed and they jumped on his back. When the race started, the rat and the cat were very pleased that the ox had taken the lead. They were almost across at the other side when the rat pushed the cat into the water and jumped on the bank to finish first. That's not very kind, is it? Well done, said the Jade Emperor to the rat. The first year of the zodiac will be named after you. The poor ox was tricked into the second place, and so the second year of the zodiac was named after him. So that means we're in the second year of the Chinese zodiac. Shortly after, the exhausted tiger arrived on the riverbank. Swimming the river had been very difficult as he had to fight strong currents. The next to arrive was the rabbit, who hadn't swum across but hopped across on some stepping stones and then onto a floating log, that was clever, which carried him to the riverbank the other side. I shall call the 4th year after you, the surprised Jade Emperor said. Taking 5th place was the dragon. How come you didn't win the race when you could fly across, the Emperor asked. I stopped to help some animals, the dragon explained. That's kind of a dragon. Especially in normally stories, dragons are the baddies, aren't they? Heading towards the line was the horse. Just as the Emperor thought the horse would cross, the sly snake wriggled around one of the horse's hooves. The horse was so surprised that he jumped backwards, giving the snake a chance to slither forward and take 6th place. The horse made it for 7th place. Not long afterwards, a raft arrived carrying the goat, the monkey and the rooster. They explained how they had worked as a team to get across. The Emperor was very pleased. He said the goat would be the 8th year, the monkey would be the 9th and the rooster was the 10th year. The next animal to arrive was a dog. What took you so long when you're such a good swimmer? Asked the Emperor. The river was so clean that I decided to have a bath along the way, the dog explained. He was rewarded with the 11th year. One more animal to go. Which one do you think it could be? Have a guess. There was one place left in the zodiac and the Emperor wondered who the last winner would be. All of a sudden the pig turned up. You took a long time. What happened? The Emperor asked. I was hungry and stopped to eat. Then I fell asleep, to the pig. The 12th year was given to the pig. As for the cat, he finally crawled out of the river, but was too late to have a year named after him. He was very angry with the rat for pushing him in, and since then, Cats have never been friends with rats. So that's why cats and rats do not get along. From that day to this, the Chinese zodiac has followed this cycle of years, named after the 12 animals. What an interesting story. How's your picture looking, year 2? Remember, when you're painting in art or doing whatever artwork you're doing, there are never any mistakes, because art does no mistakes. You're the artist and you're the only person who knows what you wanted your picture to look like. And even if you did have a picture in your head of what you imagined it would be, it's quite alright for that picture to not look the same as what's on your paper now. Art is a fantastic way to express yourself. There are never any mistakes made in art, so please don't worry if you think you've gone wrong, because trust me, you haven't. It's all part of the process. Now, to finish my picture, I'm going to paint the background a nice bright reddy pinky colour. But actually I want to give it a tinted background. I want it to be like an ombre effect. Ombre is where one colour merges with another colour. And so you might have red to yellow, or maybe purple to green. And in the middle, those colours sort of merge together. That's my plan. Whether it works out or not is another question, but that's my plan. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't matter, because it's my picture and I'm the artist and I will make it work. I'm not going to get upset about it, because art is fun, art is expressive, and remember, there's no mistakes in art. So here I am adding the pinky red colour to my background, and in a minute I'm going to add a different colour to try and give it a nice ombre tinted effect. Okie dokie, so let's add some yellow paint over the top to make a nice ombre tinted effect. It doesn't quite look what I'd imagined it to look like, but that doesn't matter because actually I quite like the way this looks. To me, it looks a little bit like a nice summer's evening sunset, and that just makes me feel all happy inside because I did love summer last year and I'm looking forward to summer this year. We had such a lovely summer last year, didn't we? A nice hot summer. There was nothing nicer than going home at the end of the day and going in our gardens and sitting in our pool with a nice cold refreshing drink or maybe an ice lolly. So that's what I'm thinking of when I'm painting this picture. So once you finish your picture, year 2, don't forget to take a picture of it so that I can see it and share it online. And I hope you enjoyed your art lesson today. It was lovely to have a chat with you, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye, year 2.